What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. Hope everybody's having a great day. Just a fair warning, this is a talking head video, so if you don't like those, I'll see you on the next one. Otherwise, I'm going to be talking about what I'm doing for my electricity costs for my crypto mining and how it might help you out and maybe steer you in the right direction. So, over the last month, we've gone through some pretty rough crypto mining profits, especially if you have some older cards, which I do have some older cards. A lot of them got down to break even, and some of them were basically not making any money if you were selling off your coin to pay your electric. What I was doing is I was eating my electric, so I was paying for my electric costs, my electric bill out of my pocket. Forewarning, I am right at 11. It's technically 11.5 cents, so we'll round it up. We'll say I'm at 12 cents per kilowatt hour, including all fees and delivery, all that kind of stuff. So this strategy may not apply for people that are paying 20, 22, 25 cents per kilowatt, because you just at some point it just gets exponentially too bad. Like, you just can't eat it anymore. And I'm getting pretty close there. I've actually considered phasing off some of my older cards that burn more, like my Polaris cards, and bringing in some newer cards that are more energy efficient. I'm okay with eating about $700 to $900 a month in electric, and my electric bill's been pretty much spot on, right on the money, right around $1,100. The reason why it's inflated is because I have my camper plugged in to a 50 amp power pole outside, and it runs off of this power right here. So my camper accounts for about $200 to $250 a month because I run AC in it, that kind of thing. So my farm's burning about 850 to 900, give or take, which is what it should be doing. Like, everything is lining up, the kilowatt hours, the price, it all measures up. But I'm only planning on doing that for a few months. Luckily, we mined through this last month. We had a little, I call it a spike up on Ethereum. So if I needed to, I could sell off some Ethereum and then pay some, have a little bit of money stacked up to pay some electric. I sold one Ethereum off, but I wanted to buy back in at a lower rate, and it looks like we're actually holding. I sold one off; it was like 15.50, and we'll check the price here in a second. But I think it's actually holding, and we might go up. That's just it. That's how it always goes. But I didn't want to sell all of them because I had, you know, I didn't want to get FOMO. I didn't want to sell them all at like 15.50, and then it goes up, and then I can't buy back in, and I don't hit my goal. Because my goal is, before Ethereum goes proof of stake, I want to have 5 ETH, like 5 ETH. So yeah, I guess that's my strategy. Is I'm eating electric cost as much as I possibly can. Luckily, my day job is making some good money. We're saving a ton of money because we don't have a mortgage right now. But we are still also spending money on our new house, our building. And we had some unforeseen costs pop up on that, including the well. The well is actually going to be really expensive, but that's a whole nother video. So, some strategies to actually pay your electric. What if you can't eat your electric costs? What if you have to sell off your crypto to then pay for your electric? Well, you need to make sure you're mining the most profitable thing or algorithm for your actual card, and that varies from card to card. Like last night, for example, a GTX 1070 was making 20 to 30 cents more per day on other algorithms other than Ethereum. Ethereum was not the top of the algorithm. So if you had some 10 series cards, I know like an extra 20 cents a day doesn't sound like much, but when a card's only making 50 cents, I mean, a 20% or a 20-cent improvement is like, that's like what, almost 40%. So you're making 40% more, give or take. I mean, obviously, I'm just talking napkin math here, but you need to take that into account. Not always mining Ethereum is the way, even though I kind of always mine Ethereum one way or another. You could be mining Ethereum, getting paid out in Bitcoin, and riding the Bitcoin and selling off some of it. But a lot of people are like, what do I do if my electric cost is high? And at that point, it may be time for you guys to sell out. If you can't eat your electric, So if you can't run GPUs, if you have GPUs sitting, you're not doing anything except you're losing potential money. You could sell those cards, unload them, because the only thing they're going to do is become older. If you hold a 3080 and then 4080s come out, 3080s already they go down in value even more. If you got a 3070 and 4070s come out, then 3070s become old. It's just kind of like to hold it, like to turn them off for a significant amount of time and hold it and wait for the next pump may not be feasible. The last time we had a bear market, our bear market lasted for like a year and a half. So to hold on to graphics cards and not run them for a year and a half, it's like you're gonna run them or you need to get rid of them. You know, you need to poop or get off the pot. I was gonna say a bad word, but we're not going that route. We're trying to keep it PG-13 for old YouTube here. So yeah, you need to find out if you can sustain it. If you can, run those bad boys. If you can't, it sounds weird for me to say this, but maybe scale down to a level that you can actually afford to eat your electric. Sounds so bad, eat your electric. Doesn't taste good, that's for sure. So maybe you built up too big. I know I have some friends and some friends of friends, and they built up really, really big during the last pump. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 gigahash. They have $1,500 plus electric bills, and they can't swing it. And I couldn't swing that either. I'd be broke in no time. So they're scaling back. They're not stopping mining. It's like that's not the goal here. Don't just turn everything off. Maybe scale back to a 1 gigahash, 500 megahash. Can you afford an extra $100 a month? Can you afford an extra $200 a month? Think about it like that, almost like an investment, and then take those other graphics cards you're not using and resell them. Take that money, maybe you invest it in some coin if you feel some kind of way about a certain coin, or maybe you go buy yourself something nice and enjoy all that money you made during the last pump. Just get ready for the next ride, essentially. So, what I don't want to do is miss out on these potential gains because I feel like we have the opportunity right now. We're mining a lot of coin, right? And if the market recovers, or when the market recovers, I feel like it will. This is not financial advice, by the way. I'm just a guy sitting in a metal building. Don't listen to me. But when it recovers, everything that we're making right now will be 3, 4, 5-fold, in my opinion. I feel that's what happened last time. I feel like it can happen again, but we may have to go through a longer, harder bear market to flush out essentially a lot of the, that's like we like to call them weak hands. Flush those weak hands. So yeah, I don't want to get off on a tangent, but that's what I'm doing with my power situation. I'm just eating it, paying it out of pocket. If you can't do that, or if you have an expensive electric rate and that leads to you not being able to do that, I completely understand. I don't think any less of anybody that doesn't stick it out through the bear market, because I did not stick it out 100% through the last bear market. Back then, I was up somewhere around 70 GPUs, and I scaled all the way back down to like 6, 7 GPUs. So I was still mining, but mining at 10% of my former capacity. So it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Don't shame your fellow miners. We're a brotherhood. We need to stick together. Yeah. Yeah. With that being said, I'm going to bid y'all a farewell. Hope y'all have a good night. Got me a smoothie from McDonald's. A little warm now. But yeah. Man. All right. Later, guys. Peace. Oh, by the way, I got a haircut. I don't know if y'all noticed. Now I just need to shave. We got to do some family pictures coming up here soon. So my wife's like, I need you to not look like a homeless man. And I'm like, well, I'll have you know, I have Ethereum. She's like, might not be a good thing here soon. And I'm like, yeah, well, she's got jokes. All right, guys, for real. The video's over. You got to go. I mean it. Like, y'all are my friends, but you got to go. You got to get out of here. Bye.